Hi, I'm Cindy from bdancewear.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a few little simple sewing techniques. We're going to hem a pair of shorts. We're going to create a pleat on a skirt that's too big, turning it into a little cute effect. We're also going to take a sports bra and turn it into a halter. And I'm also going to show you how to fix a hole so that it holds. Every dancer has had that moment where they've gotten a hole in a pair of shorts or a brief or something. And this is a great thing to watch to show you how to fix that. So I'm just going to show you a few quick, simple alterations. Let's go ahead and start with, we have a sports bra here, but let's say the girl decided she wants it to be a halter instead. You can go ahead and cut these off. You'll put it on the girl, see where it needs to go to. So to go around the neck, you need it to be shorter. So on that, I've threaded a needle. And you just circle it around, get a knot nice and secure on that end. And then you're just going to go in and out. Tiny, tiny, in and out. Keep going all the way to the end. Now when you get to the end, if it's not matching up, you might have slid it over a little. Make sure that those ends match up, pull them together, pull it tight. Wind it around a couple times. Now I like to do a knot and then go back and do it one or two more times. Then we'll take it and open it up. You want to trim this excess away. And I'll open it up and go ahead and tack those down on both sides. There you go, and knot it up. And then it would be finished off at the neck, so then you have a halter instead of a regular top. Now let's say there's a hole that they've created inside here. You're going to take your thread, and you'll want it to match, but this way you can see it. You'll go right along the edge where the seam should be and circle, cross back behind, and go back through. It helps to lock that stitch in. And just hand stitch that all open, all closed. Now, if I'm doing a quick hand stitch like this, I make sure and knot it because the fabric stretches. I look through the front side to make sure it's a smooth seam. You don't want a big lump. And then I'll go back over it again. Now let's say you need it shorter. You're going to take it, fold it up to where you need it to be. You want to pin the hem. And you would just continue and pin it all the way around. Now you'll have your thread with a knot in it. You'll go in just catching that top side. And then just prick a little prick through to the other side. Now I'm using a different color thread so it's easier to see. And then go right through the center of that hem. Prick it out. Prick through the very front. Come back through. It's called a blind stitch. So prick it through. And then from the front, if it's the same color, all you see is a little bit of puckering along the edge, just like you see in some of your nicer slacks. Don't forget to knot it off and make sure that it stretches before the girl puts it on. And last, I'm going to show you what to do. If you get a skirt, you're ready to perform, and it's just a little too big. Now you'll end up with a pleat in the back, but basically you'll take the back of the skirt right at the waistline. You'll fold it over. Now there's two ways. One would give a pleat going one direction. Or what I like to do, figure out how much you need it in. Oh, let's work inside out. It'll be a lot easier. So we're going to fold it in half, figure out where you need it to go in. Let's get some new thread on here. Just take a quick second. Always make sure you have enough thread, otherwise you end up having to redo it in the middle. So I'm going to match up the seams at the waist. Oh, got to be careful, sometimes it'll pull right through. Come back up. And we're going to go stitch a line, just like when you ruched. Go all the way up. But don't pull it tight though. Pull those needles out. Make sure the top part matches up. And then just go tiny, tiny stitches as if a sewing machine did it. Back over that same line. Get to the bottom. Don't let it gather up. Tie that off. Now I'll go back in. That's where I took it in. But I'm going to take this, fold it flat, and then now tack it down. Now I'm doing just this real quick, just so you can see real quick, but you'll want to be careful what seams you see, because you'll want to make sure that the stitching doesn't show through to the other side. And then we'll go real quick down this side. This also works if a neckline of a t-shirt's too big also. You can have a little pleat in the back. Go through. And then there you go. It creates a little pleat. Of course, you want it a little bit neater, and then maybe want to steam it out. And it's a cute effect if you want it, or if an emergency you need the waistband to be just a little smaller. There's some quick tips for you. Thank you for watching our video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure and click here to subscribe, because we're going to have some amazing DIY videos coming out. And if you want to get our free complete dance costume DIY guide, click right here, or go to bdancewear.com/DIY guide. And lastly, if you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching our video, and remember, be original, be colorful, bdancewear.com.